How can you regain your motivation, your passion, and your ambition? If you happen to go along your journey, to move towards your goals, and to pursue your vision, and then somewhere along the lines, you just lose the fire, you lose the spark, the light dims on you, and all of a sudden you find yourself stuck in a situation that you never really wanted for yourself, and all of a sudden your hope even starts to fade, and you're not feeling too hip, you're not feeling too great, you're not feeling like you're gonna accomplish anything, and maybe you just almost are about to give up. What can you do? What can you do? That is the question. Well, the basic principle, as goes for most problems, is that you should always look for the solution. Do not look at the problem. Do not use language in the lines of, I'm not feeling motivated, I'm not feeling passionate, where's my ambition, I just don't feel good anymore, I don't have any energy. Because the moment that you start speaking like this, you start to reinforce these feelings, these emotions, and they go deeper into your body. They take place more and more, and they take over, and before you know it, you're going into a downward spiral, into a downwards loop, and you're stuck, and it's really, really hard to get out. What are you gonna do there? It's even more difficult. So always look for the solution. Don't get stuck on the problem. Don't get stuck on, I'm not motivated. Instead say, well, what's gonna get me motivated again? What's gonna get the fire burning? And a very simple exercise that I use with a lot of my clients, and even with myself, and that my coaches told me as well, is to simply make a list between 10 and 15 things that make you happy, that just give you joy, that bring back the juice in life for you, whatever it may be. Any activity that makes you smile, that makes you light up, because from that position you have momentum, and it's a lot easier to find your spark, to find your motivation, to get back your ambition when you're feeling good. So go for that first, and it'll make this process a lot easier. You won't have to stumble around feeling miserable and upset and desperate and just depressed and then trying to look for motivation. It's impossible. It's like taking a tiny little flashlight, going around the world looking for, gold, treasure hunting with that little flashlight. Instead, take a big spotlight or take out the sun, bring up all the emotions, and then look for, what is your why? What's the reason that you started? What is the reason that you got into this in the first place? Wherever you lost the spark, why did you start? Why did you begin? What was even the point? What difference were you gonna make? And what difference can you make? Start to ask yourself the question of, if you make it, what's going to happen? What will be the difference? What will you bring to the table? What value are you contributing with? Because if you have those things down, all of a sudden the spark comes back up, the lights get turned back on, and you start to feel a lot more motivated, a lot more passionate, and a whole lot more ambitious.